God's energy to me. So when they say it's energy, that's me saying it's God.
They're saying
you know what I mean?
it's energy, but actually what they don't realise is God's presence in creation that is going.
But I think God's energy.
What's that?
I think
He is
God
life. He is life.
He's like
He is. He holds everything together. His energy, his life holds every single thing together. Me, and I became a new creation. Call it born again, call it whatever you want. I became a child of God. Since then, 18 years ago, I've been on this journey. The last 4 or 5 years, this journey's really accelerated to where I've started experiencing God in a cool way. So, like, I get very, very drunk with His Spirit. Sometimes I'm drunk for months at a time. Like I've known that spirit realm open up for me. So I've been translated in the spirit. I've been transported physically. I've had like glory times where God's presence has come on me so strong.
Sounds a bit mad and I want to see it.
I know, but it's like, it's real.
Yeah, I believe it too. It's like, right, for example, mobile phones. If you would have took a mobile phone to someone years ago and went, hang on a minute, you can speak to your mum on that, people would be like, oh my God, that's wonderful. But it's only using the natural ingredients of the air. Nothing's being used not from the air.
Yeah.
Just because you can physically see it and physically touch it doesn't make it any less of a miracle than something like a car. It's like a plane. How the hell does a plane fly? Just because you can explain it doesn't make it not a miracle.
That's right.
It's creativity. And like when you're doing those spells and stuff like that and you're working with energies and it's all ingredients you can't, maybe just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not working.
That's right.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I think.
The funny thing is, I believe, like, I know for a fact, like, druids, pagans, witches.
You as well? I guess I'm
one sec, sorry, what?
What, wait?
No, he gets...
I've used it medical reasons. Yeah, I've done it for medical reasons.
And look, I end up with a bald head.
Because I've got long hair and I'm hot, I've got less flesh to cool me down, and I'm just ringing right through.
Definitely.
And I said, just ask the doctor, I told you. And said, yeah, on medical grounds you can have them.
Go you. I wish I'd have waited now. Maybe I'd have had a bit more hair on my head.
I think they're going to do it in there for me though, so nobody
It's
can
good
have
if stuff. It'll be growing back in like a week.
Well, it's not, I'll
the way it was when you
sweat
first
and
came
everything,
in.
so it's making it even worse.
It's growing already.
Yeah, just...
It's good if stuff.
It's not used to
I
it,
liked
so.
it when there was like at least a layer of hair, you know.
Gonna wait for them
Just
to
a little
jam me back
layer
in.
of hair.
To decide what they want to do.
Trances, they want to measure the brain waves because they're recognizing there's something going on. They don't know what it is, so they've said, come and do a slosh fest in Harvard and we'll measure when people go into trances what's going on.
There's those ones that pull you down, they're the ones that are on that spiritual level. Child being born like this, you need to worship God more and all that crap, and that's not the God I worship. I'm sorry, I'm not worshiping any human. I'm worshiping something above. I don't think a God is going to judge someone and go, hang on a minute, you step away from them gates there because you had sex with another man.
No.
But yeah, Peter, you come in because you repented. Nah, it's not a God for me, sorry.
God is love.
But I love God.
God doesn't have love, He is love.
Yeah, but I can't
He
accept
is love.
that. Like,
you know, when you encounter Him, you encounter love. I mean, pure, undefiled, unconditional love.
Yeah.
And sometimes it overwhelms me so much. His presence overwhelms me so much. I'll cry for like hours because I just can't handle the capacity of love that He is.
Yeah.
And then I'll get around people and they'll start to encounter it or whatever.
I believe that you feel. I know because I've felt a little bit, and I know what you. I want it. I want to get onto it. I want to hold the rope and feel it. I just haven't found the way to do it yet. Do you know what I mean?
And we'll see what happens in you. I mean, like,
I haven't found the way to do it, and speaking now, I don't want to be one-minded religion.
I do when I'm in certain keys, and when I'm not out of tune that much. I just sing it differently to other people. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
I don't understand like keys of music. So right, do teach me then. Come on.
Okay, so music. You got.
Just, if your next door neighbour's from this religion and your next door neighbour's from another, you can't be, because that's your mate.
Yeah.
That's your mate who you went to school with.
That's right.
So knowledge is the key.
That's what blew people away when
Knowledge.
we got born again, because we were totally transformed. I hadn't had a day without drinking drugs for like 3 years. My life was totally shot,
Yeah.
and I was
I
instantly
heard a lot of
transformed.
that. I heard a lot, like, drug people just, they've gone in and they've been saved, you know what I mean?
And the
Like,
reason is because God gives you a new heart, because this thing is totally supernatural.
Yeah.
He takes out like that evil nature and puts in like his nature. So I didn't even have to try and do
I'm just
good.
grabbing onto it,
Goodness
aren't
just
I?
came out of me. Not because I had done anything or because I was a better person, but because he put his heart on the inside of me. So it freaked everyone out. They were like, dude, yesterday you were like this, today you're like that.
So
And I
when
didn't
you've
even
got-
understand it. I just said, all I said was
Yeah,
said this
I've
prayer.
heard lots of
Somehow
people
God
say
did
that.
something. I've never read the Bible, but I'm different. And then that started this journey of encounter, if
Yeah.
you like, you know?
I remember in town there was this, like, I don't know what the organisation was, but I always like to stop and chat when there's people preaching in town, because I think that's how Jesus done it.
Yeah.
He wasn't one of these like sitting in like a mansion with loads of like servants and
Yeah.
loads of like gold around him. He just went out on the streets and started preaching.
He came
to
in the
people.
Big Brother house.
Do you know what I mean? He's everywhere. Like, so when I see them like in the street going, repent and all that, and like, God is love. I mean, Mum or whoever's with me goes, Rachel, walk on.
Come over here.
Walk on. And I'm going, hi, Mum. Go on then. And then I was chatting to this monk once for hours, and he was telling me about karangas. And every time I see one, I'm always like, karanga, Mum. Karanga. God is love. Jehovah's Witness as well. Mum was like, don't open the door. Well, she was at my own place, door was
You
well
got him in
open.
having a cuppa. Come on in.
And then they come round, we do Bible studies together, and I'm like, wow. And Mum was going, get out. You've influenced my daughter. I'm not having you. I'm not having you doing that. And I was like, Mum, it's all right. Like, you know, I know what you're like, easy. You chase them down. How dare you say that to my daughter? And I'm like,
See, your dad that he talked about, he's
Nigerian, African Nigerian,
Oh,
and
yeah, of
he's
course, yeah.
really like, he's from such a different.
okay.
Yeah, he's in Birmingham at the moment,
Okay.
though. But I think it's only recently that he's really got into this through that Chris guy.
He's a cool guy, Pastor Chris.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it, because my
He's
dad.
on the God channel. I've seen loads of his
Yeah.
stuff. He loves Jesus.
I'm
He's
a little
cool
bit
guy.
sceptical. I've got to admit, because that's